teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys playing well, 4-2 through the first 6 games. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's DeMeco Ryans. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Throwing on second down. Stroud will get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long.
That's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced out wide. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, bad plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. DeMeco Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He'll find his title. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 23.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. A throw on the move, is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Metcalf, the motion man. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards, and the Steeler first down.
He loves to throw on 1st and 10. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 15 yards.
First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
To throw is Love. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Steeler first down.
Pittsburgh.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down throw for Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league might kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Metcalf, the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught. Right side. It's fire move. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
14 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Texans.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Alex Highsmith getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this.
Third and a long way to go.
On the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is out quickly into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. And it'll bring up 4th down. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
They'll motion the tight end Smith.
Yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action. Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At their...
We are through one. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud going to get rid of this to down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run with Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Steelers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. A good play action with Love. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd down, Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Love. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On the play. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 36.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Stroud to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 5.
Texans 5.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Here's Love to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in left side by Smith. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
To throw is Love. And that ball incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Throwing is Love. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 12.
Here's Love.
Down Steelers.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Back to the air, it's Love. Metcalf with the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. It's
They'll motion the tight end Smith. On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And the Steelers.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down. Now Love, and he's in. Elijah Moore, touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Texans 5.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Stroud.
6 at the 47-yard line.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big-time play for Houston. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Nico Collins. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans have cut the deficit to 5.
Steelers 17. Texans 12.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 5. Love to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Got a man, that's Tolbert. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw is Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on Carolina. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And it's Kyron Williams. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Rams get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they host the New York Jets. And this is Jordan Mason. A scintillating run for the touchdown. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's Jackson Dart. And this is a touchdown. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants on top in this one at halftime. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Go play action with Love. Toward the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that. They're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Texans,
Here's Love to throw.
47-yard line.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. And now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively It'll set up a fourth down.
Townsend in punt
The
formation
Texans
for the
set
Texans.
to punt this one away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Steelers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case,
They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is caught. So an 8-point swing. What a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take them down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Stroud to throw here on first down. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's to Parkinson, open right side. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 27, Steelers 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Duvernay on the return. Crazy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 30-yard line.
throw it on first down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard
A run now on 2nd down. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Trying to work the screen with Mixon. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
A 2nd down throw for Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Here's Love. Get this complete to Tolbert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, Love. Throwing it right. The Texans have it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, 1st and goal, hoping to capitalize.
D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more, and they'll have a chance to put this one to bed. They begin 1st and goal. motion. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Timmy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
17.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Room up the sideline at the 45.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the keeper. Aziz Al-Shire on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. Another try, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second.
Here's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
To throw is Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now, 2nd and goal.
Loss of 4 yards.
Here's Love to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Again, running right. It is Mixon. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. This one all but over. Here's third down. We're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
For the Texans.
This one, returnable. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today, as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.